Speaking of the summer solstice, did you know, by the way, Earth Day is coming up just around the corner. So we thought we'd bring in one of our favorites, Megan K, the sustainable living and conscious entertaining lifestyle brand. She is a brand. She is past human. She is just a brand, right?
Yes.
Yes. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, well, you're perfect to have you here today for a couple of reasons. One, because you always, I mean, you know how to make the most out of everything.
Correct.
And there's a lot of everything to make now that the gardens are starting to reap their rewards, including tomatoes.
Summer solstice, happy first day of summer. Let's talk about tomatoes, shall we? Okay.
Please.
So there are 4 of the most popular types of tomatoes. So we're going to start with cherry tomatoes.
All right.
Cherry tomatoes are great for blistering, roasting, salads, snacking. So what we're going to do is blister these guys.
Okay.
We're going to put a little oil in the pan, right? Let it heat up. Just give it a swirl. Everyone loves a swirl. Right? And then when you put the cherry tomatoes in, we're just going to let them sit. That's the beauty of it.
It's just sit and you can walk away for a little
You
bit.
can sit and walk away.
Okay.
Next, you have Roma tomatoes, and Roma tomatoes are most common for sauces, salsas, pico de gallos, canning.
Right.
Super versatile, super delicious. I've made some homemade salsa, if you dare.
Can I eat?
Yeah.
How spicy? Who cares? So here's the thing. I admittedly, I don't do tomatoes in my garden, and
Okay.
admittedly, I don't know how to make. Which tomatoes to use. It really is different, and you're going to get different results with every one.
Absolutely.
So Roma for your salsa.
Roma for salsa,
Okay.
pico de gallo sauces, canning. Also, they're great for freezing.
Oh, that's good.
If you want to use them into the off season, as we might say.
Let's talk about beefsteak.
Okay, so beefsteak. When I think of beefsteak, I think of summer.
Yeah.
Like really summer tomatoes. I'm just going to turn this heat down just a
There you go.
twinkle. Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Okay. So beefsteak is like kind of the epitome of summer to me, and
Right.
these are great for salads, sandwiches,
That if you're making like a good tomato sandwich,
grilling.
it's hearty, right?
Grilling. So I went ahead and made one of my all-time favorite classics.
That was good.
Which is
Just a
the tomato mayo sandwich. This is like my all-time favorite.
That's a southern thing.
It is a southern thing.
You're not from the South.
I'm not, but I mean, I grew up like this. So now, while the cherry tomatoes are blistering, because you do just want to let them sit for 2 to 3 minutes, just give them a little seasoning, salt and pepper. You have a little herb blend.
Can I tell you? So one other big question I have.
Yes.
Some of that sauce is good, but I get acid reflux.
Great question.
Now, can you do that in your sauce and avoid it?
No. So this is what you can. Yes, you can. So when you are cooking tomato sauce and you have acid reflux or heartburn, to neutralize the acidity and lower the acid, you're going to add a little baking soda or sodium bicarbonate. And that is going to...
Ask your local grocer or pharmacist.
Yes.
Either one will be fine. Let's finish with my favorite, the heirloom tomatoes. What do you
Now,
got?
these are the royalty of the tomato family, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The taste, the flavor, the color, they're great for galettes, tarts, sandwiches, panzanellas, capreses. It's just not the easiest to find.
Right.
Best flavor.
I love them
beautiful
because
color.
they almost look like the mutant mistakes of tomatoes. and yet they are the best ones, right?
Beautiful. And I went ahead and made this beautiful buffalo heirloom tomato salad, which is
probably a good thing that that's over there, because I would probably plow into that now. Back to the cherry tomatoes for a minute, by the way. And as you're stirring those around, blistering, we'll tell you that if you want to know more about Megan K, she's got a great handbook, Conscious Entertaining for the Mindful Host. And the reason she knows her stuff is because, we've talked about this before, you don't waste food at all.
I really try my best to minimize food waste. And in this, we talk about a portion playbook. We're going into the summer. If you are entertaining, this is your portion playbook to execute events with purpose.
Am I holding it right?
Minimizing food, saving yourself money, all the good things.
All right, finish up with the tomatoes. Get them out of the, you put these in the oven for a little bit? No?
After they're blistered.
Just done?
After they're blistered, this is like this beautiful flavor happens. We're going to drop them right on top
that's easy.
of this homemade hummus. And you have this is actually a roasted red pepper hummus with blistered tomatoes, blistered cherry tomatoes.
See, she doesn't waste the food, and she makes everything pretty as well.
Yes.
Head on down to the farmer's market. You can pick up your tomatoes if you're not growing them yourself. And if you have any questions for Megan K, we'll link you to her on our website, FOX61.com. I guarantee you when she gets the email, she will be smiling. Big,
Happy summer.
right?
Happy summer solstice.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.